I don't know about you guys, but I'm really bothered by this whole Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. Yeah, I know it's just an exhibition, but it's not just an exhibition. It's going to be another way for Jake Paul to be made to look really good for knocking out, quite frankly, one of the heroes of boxing. Now, I'm not a fan of Jake Paul, but I don't hate the guy. I think he's really hardworking, really successful, and that's something everybody should strive to be, right? He's a successful American. But this fight is just a joke. I mean, they are not showing the whole truth when you watch these trailers, when you see this poster I'm showing you right here, right? You look at this and you think to yourself, well, this could be a good fight. I mean, Mike Tyson is the kind of guy that used to knock people out in the first round. Most of the time, they wouldn't make it past the fifth round with Mike Tyson. He has knockout power. Now, keep in mind, even Mike Tyson said that the bigger person will always be able to hit harder than the smaller person, that you can't overcome genetics like that. There's somebody that's bigger will always hit harder. So he used to get around that by being faster, by getting lower, right? And he could do that when he was a young guy. But now he's older. He can't be faster than Jake Paul. He can't have more stamina. Even if he's explosive in the first rounds, all Jake has to do is bounce around, bounce away from him. And then once he slows down, Jake Paul comes in for the knockout. And I believe, and I hate to say it, but I believe that Jake Paul could have that Ngannou-Joshua moment where he knocks Mike Tyson completely out. Jake Paul could be the guy that knocks him out. And that really, really bothers me. Once again, look at the pictures that they use for these promos, right? They got Mike Tyson shaving his head, shaving his beard. Why do you think they're doing that? Because they don't want you to see the real guy Jake Paul is fighting. This is the real guy Jake Paul is fighting. This 57, almost 58-year-old man, almost 60, with a gray beard, balding, gray hair, wearing old man clothes. That's who Jake Paul is fighting. And even if you go back like 20 years or so to his last fight, this was in 2005 when Mike Tyson was 39 years old. Mike Tyson back then quit in the ring in round 6 against a guy called Kevin McBride, a nobody. He was knocked out the fight before that against Danny Williams. These are people we don't know. Like Danny Williams had a losing record. Well, he didn't have a losing record, but Danny Williams lost like 33 games or 34 fights, right? This guy knocked Tyson out when Tyson was 39. Kevin McBride, a guy who's never won any championship, and who was 7 years younger than Tyson at the time. He was 32 and Tyson was 39. He beat Tyson and Tyson quit in the ring in round 6. So even when Tyson was 39, he couldn't beat a guy like Kevin McBride. I think Jake Paul today could beat Kevin McBride. And Tyson at 39 couldn't beat Kevin McBride. So now you have Tyson at 60 fighting like a 26, 27-year-old Jake Paul. Tyson with his gray hair, his balding head, grandpa clothes. He is a grandpa. And he's going to get knocked out. And it's not going to be just knocked down. It's going to be one of those like TV moments where he's unconscious. And that really bothers me. And that should bother you guys. I don't know, maybe he needs the money. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he could somehow turn back the clock, but to when? Because 20 years ago, he wasn't that good either. He's got to turn back the clock 30 years to be the Tyson we remember. And Father Time is a cruel enemy.